Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Sharielle if you're new, and if you're returning, thank you for coming back. Today I really wanted to touch on self-care because it's Saturday when I'm filming and this is the perfect day to do a self-care day. But I've really noticed online that self-care is being portrayed as something you have to pay for, like it's going to cost you monetarily, and that's not true at all. And I'm also in this book club right now, and we're reading a book called Set Boundaries, Find Peace, where this book touches on self-care quite a bit. So I wanted to give my thoughts on it after my intro. So what I'm seeing oftentimes is that self-care is being portrayed as a spa day, a vacation, splurging at Sephora, just things that are expensive, and I just don't feel like that's true. All those things are really nice. Of course, who wouldn't want a spa day? Who wouldn't want to be on a beach, you know? But I feel like self-care is simply enjoying yourself. And the thing is, we need to know who we are as people to even know how to care for ourselves. And that's why you need to spend time alone. So the first way I think you can really take care of yourself is through solitude. A lot of us run away from solitude because we feel like we'll be lonely, we'll overthink, it might make us sad, but oftentimes, if you spend your time correctly in solitude, you'll discover so much about yourself, and when you have those discoveries, you'll be able to know how to care for yourself properly. How can you know what you like and what you don't like, what you want to do and what you don't want to do, how to truly take care of yourself if you're always surrounded by people, if you're always pouring into others and never, filling up your own glass, especially as an introvert. If you're an introvert like me, once my social battery is gone, I need to be by myself. I need to recharge, be in my own space and not feel bad about it. I might take a little longer to answer a text message. I may not pick up a call right away. But these are things we have to do because for our mental health, I need space. I need time for me. Self-care for me is as simple as being in my car with the windows maybe cracked a little bit for some type of circulation, but leaning my car seat back and letting the sun rays hit me. Because, I live in a colder climate, so it's not always hot. But when I have my windows up in my car, the sun rays are coming in, it feels warm. I'm getting natural vitamin D, and I can just rest and relax because my car is comfortable. And just maybe listen to music or just be in silence, Another way that I enjoy self-care is lighting a candle and reading a book. Like I talked about, I'm in my book club right now, and it's just amazing to smell something nice like a candle and getting knowledge and being by myself, being in a quiet space so I can understand what I'm reading and being able to soak it in. My second form of self-care is being around people you enjoy. I love to be with my best friend and her kid, he's my favorite. I love being around my family, my grandparents, Everyone's not going to be here forever. So cherishing moments with people that you love is priceless, and it just warms your heart. I love having a good laugh with family and friends, whether we're reminiscing on the past or we're just having a dinner right now. And we're at the table, we have eye contact, we're not on our phones, we're not being distracted, and we're just enjoying each other's company. I love that the most. I could almost cry thinking about how much I love being around my family and certain friends. They just uplift your spirit, and that's truly caring for yourself. Just being around people that don't want anything from you. They just love you for who you are, and that's beautiful. My third form of self-care is taking care of your body. I don't know what it is about American culture, but exercising is portrayed as something that's an option, and it's actually a necessity. We need to move our bodies. We were made to move, we're made to work. Our bodies literally rot away if we don't use them. Your muscle tissue will leave you if you don't use it. And self-care is literally sometimes taking care of yourself by exercising, by eating right. I prioritize not eating certain foods, not drinking certain beverages, because I know that's not caring for myself. Say I do drink a soda, what is that going to do for me? It's going to dehydrate me. It's acidity to the enamel on my teeth, and I get little mini pimples on my forehead when I drink soda. So is that taking care of myself? No, it's not. What's taking care of myself is drinking water, having a green juice, having a smoothie with, not crazy ingredients with too much sugar. This is another form of self-care that we don't think about, because it may come with discipline, and self-care doesn't look as pretty or as fun if you have to be disciplined to do it. Nobody wants to do that, but we have to really take care of ourselves in that way. And even if you don't want to go to the gym, for guys, play pickup basketball with your friends, or for women, take a dance class, do Zumba, do something, walk around the mall or whatever big building there is. I don't want to say a casino, but find a place where you can walk. And if it's outside, if you live in a nice climate that's sunny, go for walks outside. It's time that we really take care of ourselves in that way, especially. And I understand you can't always eat as healthy as you want. It is expensive, but we have to do our best. There are things we can do. You can cut out fried foods. You can avoid pasta all the time, things with cheese. There's different ways, because honestly, when I eat clean, I feel way better. I have more energy. I have more motivation. It's just a totally different feeling. I have more clarity. So besides exercising and diet, there's sleeping as well. A lot of us don't get enough sleep. I understand certain schedules don't permit it, but we have to at least get, I don't even want to say 4 hours, because that sometimes doesn't seem like enough, but even if you only are able to get 4 hours of sleep, make sure you're getting good sleep. Don't be on your phone before bed, because the blue light can affect your brain. We have to make sure we're getting that REM sleep when we're laying down. So even if you have to invest in a better mattress, I heard Purple mattresses are good, and this is not sponsored by them, but I know a hardworking lady that bought herself one and she loves it. It might be time to get a better mattress, a humidifier in your room, whatever it takes to get the best sleep possible. You have to create that environment for yourself, especially if you're not able to sleep as long as you'd like to. And also, as much as you can afford to, take care of your skin. Take supplements if you need to, all those other good things. Getting your hair done, I know that does cost, but it's important. Keeping your ends clipped, and little other things like that, so that you're manicured and you look good. It's important to take care of your body. You only get one. And fourth, for people like me, that are spiritual, is tapping in with God. Self-care is mind, body, and soul, and that's the soul part, that's the spirit. I have to tap in with God. I don't make enough time for him, but I know when I start my mornings and I read my Bible and I'm just totally focused on him, my day is just so different. It's so much better. In general, making time to pray, playing worship music and, gospel music, whatever, on a car ride. You don't have to spend time with God just in a certain place. You can spend time with him while you're at the beach, looking at the water, wash up against the shore. You can spend time with God while you're on a hiking trail. You can spend time with God in your car on your way back from work, just playing music that is for him, or playing nothing and just spending time with him. And I always feel the peace of the Lord. I always feel his peace. I always have more joy and contentment when I spend time with God. That's one of the biggest pieces of self-care for me. And lastly, our activities. I love activities. I'm a very active person. I'm spontaneous and I love learning and doing new things. I feel like a lot of us, if we had more interest, we'd be happier. We'd be less anxious. We'd be less depressed. We are overactive online and the total opposite offline, and that's where the problem lies. If you're learning how to cook something new or cook in general, that's fun. That's self-care to me. If you're learning how to sew or learning to sew something new, that's self-care to me. If you're trying to be a plant mom or a plant dad, researching how do I keep this succulent plant alive? How do I keep my cactus from having rotting roots? That's what I'm doing right now. It's not easy, but going into a new venture, doing new activities, it's very important and it's fulfilling because you end up feeling good about yourself. When you do activities and then you may stumble, but you get good at them, it makes you happier. This can go for even buying puzzles and finishing puzzles, getting into photography, learning a new language, just whatever fulfills you, whatever makes you happy, do that activity and make time for it every single week. If you can't do it but once a week, make that time for you. I love doing activities and it makes life just more fulfilling. So I hope I changed your perspective if it was toward consumerism when it comes to self-care, because it truly doesn't have to involve spending money. It's about enjoying yourself and discovering things that you care about. Of course, I do like spending money. I like taking care of myself, getting my nails done, and all those other good things. So self-care does involve spending money sometimes, but there's so many other things that matter more than that. And if you liked my video, give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more from me, subscribe to my channel and share this with your friends. Thank you for watching once again. You are appreciated.